You are the leaders of today, and your actions will shape the Gambia of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, in concluding, let's see this summit serve as a pivotal moment, a turning point in how we approach youth engagement and socio-economic development in the Gambia. And as we conclude our deliberations and depart from this venue, let it be with a renewed sense of purpose and a concrete plan for action. I thank you all for your kind attention, and let us make Youthconnek 2023 not just a moment, but a movement, a lasting legacy for the youth and for the Gambia. I thank you all.
Thank you very much to the UN Resident Coordinator. Quite very salient points made and important information that from what she said, that we are active partners of the we should be able to use our voice to be able to ensure that whatever we want and look forward to is achieved at the end of the day. We may like to give her a round of applause once more. Well, as I stood here at some point, I reflected and said, did I even introduce myself? But I later thought, is it because of hunger or something? So I wouldn't want to say why I didn't, because maybe the Sise Kundas and the Kamara Kundas might actually say something. So I will leave it at that for now. But anyways, we'll proceed further. This particular gathering, like we said, I said earlier, and it was informed earlier, was born in Rwanda in 2012, when they saw the need that the young people of Africa contribute a significant chunk of the population of Africa, with most of them unemployed. So in today's gathering, we will be able to take inspiration from Rwanda. And then we will have the Minister for Youth of Rwanda to give us some statement so that we will be able to tap from some of the knowledge that he's going to share with us. We have the video that is already on the lineup that we are going to be played for us to listen to the statement to be read by the Minister of Youth of Rwanda.
Your Excellency Mohamed Jallow, Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Honorable Bakari Badjie, Minister of Youth and Sports, and all other distinguished ministers present, Honorable members of the National Assembly, permanent secretaries from various ministries, United Nations Resident Coordinator and resident representatives, Excellencies, members of the diplomatic missions, members of the National Youth Council, young people of the Gambia, ladies and gentlemen. It is a profound honor for me to join you for this special occasion and to extend my warmest congratulations to the Republic of the Gambia for hosting the Youthconnek Africa Gambia Summit 3.0. The commitment and investment made by the government of the Gambia in empowering its youth have not gone unnoticed, and these actions serve as a source of inspiration for youth beyond your borders through the Youthconnek Africa platform. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, the Youthconnek Africa, an initiative spearheaded by the President of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame, is in alignment with the vision of investing in our youth today if we are to plan for a strong tomorrow. Africa's youthful population, which now exceeds 500 million, constitutes over half of our continent's population, and it is estimated that by the close of this century, Africa will become the world's youngest continent. This demographic shift will have a great impact on the global stage, with African youth leading the way in innovation, production, and shaping the workforce of tomorrow. So today, we take a moment to celebrate the impactful initiatives of Youthconnek Gambia, including the consultative and intergenerational dialogues that have informed the review of various national reforms, programs, and policies. We also applaud initiatives such as the youth fairs, digital festivals, summer boot camps, and the significant capacity building efforts aimed at empowering entrepreneurs and young professionals. These initiatives stand among others as powerful opportunities to harness the energy and creativity of young people to generate tangible and sustainable impact. Indeed, when the wisdom of the older generations combines with the innovative and fearless spirit of youth, the possibilities are truly boundless. We, as Africans, now find ourselves at a unique crossroad which is a pivotal moment in our history. We are presented with an extraordinary opportunity and an immense responsibility to create an environment that equips our youth with the resources and skills they need to lead socio-economic transformation and regional integration as the foundational dreams of Africa. The Youthconnek Africa initiatives unites our continent in the pursuit of Agenda 2063 for the Africa we want. Our central focus is to empower young people by providing them with platforms for leadership, so our young leaders can take full advantage of the opportunities to participate in the communities as initiators of change. Skills and entrepreneurship support to ensure our youth is also equipped with the ability to innovate and adapt to the evolving demands of our societies. The promotion of health and well-being, as Youthconnek Africa is dedicated to seeing our young people not just surviving but thriving. By prioritizing the physical and mental health, we set the stage for a future where they can excel in all aspects of life. As we convene here today to engage with the youth of Gambia and the broader region under the theme, A Moment for the Youth, Actions for More Socio-Economic Transformation, I want to emphasize the importance of realizing that young people carry within them the dreams and solutions that their communities, nations, and our continent need. To the young people in this room and across the Gambia, I say this: it is your time to shine, to lead, and to bring about transformative change. You hold the potential, the energy, and the vision to drive progress and innovation in all areas of society. The opportunities you seize and the challenges you overcome will be woven into the tapestries of Africa's future, as your stories will inspire generations to come. Your Excellency Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, honorable ministers, distinguished guests, our beloved youth, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Before I conclude, I wish to share a quote from President Paul Kagame on the occasion of the Youthconnek Africa Summit 2022. I quote, "At least we must also, and as leaders, do our part to recognize that young people are equal partners in our development agenda. We know you have ideas on how to trade more effectively, build stronger health systems, combat climate change, reduce inequality, and much more. We therefore have a duty to listen to you and work with you." End of quote. These words remind us of the necessity to support the human capital development of our youth as another vast resource our continent possesses. We must see beyond the challenges we face today and recognize the boundless opportunities for growth, development, and progress, and it is the duty of our youth to unlock this potential. In closing, allow me to invite all of the African youth following us today to imagine how far our continent and her people could reach if all of us worked together for a common goal: a sustainable and an inclusive socio-economic transformation of Africa. Our moment is now, and Africa's destiny belongs to you, the youth. Lastly, it is my pleasure to share with you all that the 6th Youthconnek Africa Summit is scheduled to take place in Nairobi, Kenya from 8 to 12 December 2023. This year's summit will serve as a platform for youth and partners from the public, private, and civil society sectors from across the continent to come together, share the experiences, and chart a course for the future. I look forward to seeing all of you in Nairobi, and again wish you a successful summit and fruitful deliberations. Thank you for your kind attention.
Well, those are strong messages there from the Minister for Youth of Rwanda. Quite very key points she made mention of. Like he said, it is your time to shine, to lead, and take part in transformative change. The focus is not for you to survive, but to thrive. And I think that is really important. So on this note, I would like to invite her counterpart here in the Gambia, that is the Minister for Youth and Sports, Bakari Y. Baji. Bakari has always been in the forefront of youth development in the country, and that could be attested to in all forms. So, Mr. Bakari Y. Baji, you are welcome to the podium. But before that, I would also like to acknowledge the presence of one of our youngest Pan-Africanists here in our midst, who is Usman Toure. Welcome, sir.
Thank you to the Master of Ceremony, and good morning to everyone here. Our special greetings to the Minister of the Civil Service, who is here representing the Vice President, who could not make it here due to other state engagements. Good morning to the Honorable Ministers, that of Trade, Agriculture, and Gender, and to the resident representative of the United Nations, our chairperson of the National Youth Council, and the executive director and other members of the council who are here, the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and other representatives from the University of the Gambia, the head of the UN system in the Gambia, UNFPA, UNDP, WFP, and the service chiefs that are all present. Of course, our brother, Mr. Ture, the director of the Youth and Sports, Mr. Jao, and all the directors under the ministry. We've seen councillors from some of the area councils, Honorable National Assembly members, and all the young people that are invited, and those that have applied and selected to participate in the Youthconnek 3.0 or Youthconnek 2023. I am honored to stand before you this morning as we all join the young people, both from the country and those that are invited from neighboring countries, to celebrate yet another Youthconnek Gambia Summit. As you all heard, this is the third edition of the Youthconnek, the first being the one held in 2019, and the second was in 2022. We all joined the young people here for many reasons. One, because the government of His Excellency President Adama Barrow and the entire executive recognizes the role that young people play in the development of any country. And that is why we thought it's so important that ministers are invited not just to attend the opening, but also to participate in the ministerial panel, where young people will be given the opportunity to interact and ask questions about what each ministry has for the advancement of our young people, both in the urban and in the rural area. The power of young people cannot be underestimated in the age of rapid change and innovation. Your creativity, your passion, and your determination have the ability to transform the landscape of our society. It is up to you to harness this power for the betterment of our communities, our country, and the global community. And I have no doubt that all of you are ready to take advantage and the opportunities are available to make that change, not just in yourself as individuals, but in the communities where you live and the country that we all cherish as ours. Youthconnek initiative came into being to empower young people through enhancing their knowledge, experiences, and skill, while investing in their ideas, innovations, and initiatives. The Gambia was among the first 6 countries to launch the initiative, and the chapter is so far one of the best models out of the 33 member countries that have Youthconnek in their states. I am happy to give a rundown of the chapter's achievements since its launch in 2019 by His Excellency President Adama Barrow. The government of the Gambia, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, has made voluntary commitments to contribute to the achievement of the Youthconnek Africa goals. The Gambia's goal focuses on jobs and entrepreneurship, education and skills, civic participation and leadership, gender, technology, and innovation. So far, the Youthconnek has established fully operational youth creative labs, one at the National Youth Council Secretariat within the Kanofi municipality, and another one at the Summer Mini Stadium in the Lower River region. Since its inception, the labs have provided space and training for over 2,100 or 21,000 young leaders, entrepreneurs, adolescents, and children to connect, experience, and learn from each other. The chapter has invested and supported 12 young entrepreneurs who have pitched their innovative business that addresses specific social problems with a total cash price amounting to $850,000. Reports have shown that the investment have helped in scaling up their business ventures. I am happy to announce that this year's summit will make even a bigger prize with a total of $1,075,000, which will be distributed among 15 young entrepreneurs who are going to emerge as winners. The initiative has helped young Gambians, entrepreneurs showcase their business ideas for other African countries, notably in Rwanda and in Zambia. The youth internship program, aligned to the Youthconnek Gambia goals, piloted for 40 young professionals for a period of 6 months in various organizations with a view of enhancing the empowerment potential of the targeted beneficiaries. The chapter participated in national youth dialogues on reform through the TRRC, CRC, that's the Commission on the Constitutional Review, the National Human Rights Commission, and the SSR. More than 300 young delegates were mobilized and given the opportunity to provide feedback on the various reform mechanisms and development issues in the country. Their understanding of these mechanisms facilitated their participation in this reform process. During the NACONF 2022, a consultative dialogue was conducted on the Focused Recovery National Development Plan, otherwise called the RFNDP, to have a youth perspective on these development blueprints. The initiative conducted a digital and economic skill festival that gives the opportunity for young developers to showcase their skills and innovation and address societal problems. Ladies and gentlemen, all invited guests, at the ministry level, the Ministry of Youth and Sports and its satellite institutions have in the previous years conducted a series of activities. Notably is the National Youth Service Scheme, which recently launched the National Youth Service Graduate Program in collaboration with the University of the Gambia for 100 young graduates of the UTG. They have completed their orientation session and are currently being readied for posting, some of whom have already been placed in various institutions across government. The President International Award Scheme recently awarded over 2,000 participants in various categories, such as the gold, silver, and bronze. And the gold award was presided over by His Excellency President Adama Barrow, while the silver and the bronze were done by the governors of the various regions. The Gambia Songhai Initiative, which is called GSI, has over the years trained several young people in agro-skills development. Significant young people across the country have benefited from their initiative and are now either self-employed or employed by different agricultural projects and farms across the country. The National Enterprise Development Initiative, with the funding from the government, have launched the Youth Revolving Loan and Grant Scheme for young entrepreneurs. This initiative is meant to support young entrepreneurs who otherwise would not have the capital to start their business or to scale up the business that they are doing. In the area of sports, the ministry is currently in the process through the funding of the Commonwealth Secretariat to review the National Youth Policy, a policy that expired in 2019. And we are hopeful that in the next 7 months, the Gambia will relaunch its policy, this time around focusing on the concept of sports for peace and development. In the same vein, we are reviewing the National Youth Council and the National Sports Council Act in order to repeal and develop National Sports Acts and National Youth Act, which will cover in a bigger aspect the needs of the young people and the sports sector. As a ministry, we wish to assure all of you of our continuous commitment to equip our young people with the right skills and competence for them to excel in the work that they do through the provision of socio-economic development and skills training where necessary. I challenge not just the young people, but every other individual that is here, be it the ministries or the other ministries, the UN system, to continue to provide the support that is necessary. For as we know, the future of this country depends on how well we take care of our young people. If we do well in investing in the youths today, we would be guaranteed of a brighter future. The failure is the opposite of a brighter future for young people. I'm pleased to announce in this gathering that the Gambia intends to host the Youthconnek Sahel Forum in 2024, and subject to the approval of the executive, the Sahel Summit will bring inter-Sahelian government, youth leaders, ministers, national and international organizations to interact, exchange experience, and offer workable solutions to the problem confronting young people. In closing, I want to emphasize that our future is not a distant reality. It is being written today in the choices we make, the actions we take, and the vision we share. Let us join together to ensure that the young people are provided what is necessary for their development. At this venture, I will want to once again express our appreciation to the UNDP that have been with us throughout this journey, and also to the UNFPA that have supported in the previous Youthconnects, but did so in this Youthconnek as well. All the other donors are recognized, as you might have from the ED, and we want to express our thanks for all the support that you've been providing. But we want to challenge you that let it not just be the event-based support, but to support the processes that Youthconnek Gambia would be embarking on in the coming months and years. On that note, I want to thank everyone, especially my colleague ministers, for answering to our call, and wish you all a successful Youthconnek 3.0. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for those words of wisdom and reassurances to the young people of this country. Well, do not forget the hashtag for the summit, which is hashtag YCSummit23, hashtag YCGMB23. So up next, we'll be having an interlude. But before that comes in, I'll want to gauge how much we understand what they are going to sing. These are young people who have been not only entertaining, but they educate as well in their songs. So there is one song that have been making rounds. Most of us actually know the song. So if we do not know one line of the song, so we'll allow them to go. There would be no interlude, and I'll invite the Honorable Minister representing the Vice President to give the statement. But I know you wouldn't want that. It might be too much of statements. So the song, we know about the ecstasy song, Gao, right? So I'll just say one word. Although I do not know the lyrics that much, so they will crucify me later on, but then it's just me rhyming with some of the words of the song. It says, "Then ecstasy." I didn't hear. Then ecstasy. I don't know the other word, but then it's fine. You guys know. So you guys win. So now I'll invite Bright Stars Entertainment to come on stage.
Stop the argument. Do you know what hinders socio and economic development? Moy ñaka janga. Democracy bu amut abba. Political instability. Scarcity of modern technology. The xulo. The xex. And the list goes on. Haven't you heard about the Youthconnek? The moment for the youth. Action for social and more economic development. Why not? So in action, waxun sawolin soccer ak karaté.
Limay wax leer na. Dañ pour connect fii ba son connectuñ. Dégg nga jox leen ma réew mi for 90 days. 90 days, I will connect the whole Gambia. Gis nga lu may wax negativity. So how can we connect?
How can we connect? How can we connect when the wires of our hearts are cut? How can we connect when our souls are electrocuted? How can we reason when our brains are imprisoned? What is the difference between black comely and black wistful? That black is so pleasant to look at, but black full of pensive sadness. What is our black fairy tale? Xanaa da ngeen bëgg tubaab bi continue di ñu reetaan ba faw ñu ne ñun ay golo lañ. Black is the exam they term as failed. Black is the detainee they don't want. Black is treated like the monkey with its tail. Black is the ship they say that will never sail. The black names. The name calling. Black is what they say is chimpanzee, monkey, donkey, hungry, angry. Then you go on wuñ ko. The black names ñu fàttale ko. Black homes far away, black kilometers far away from home. The black man imprisoned in his cell alone. A black boy executed by electric chair. Black stinking nails, black dependent snails. Black man, black male, black heart, black mind, black treated like cards. A moment for the youth. Is it the cards that you're talking about? Then you marry us. Then you take two. You jump, then you back. Bomb last card, arrest. Black raped, black undressed. Black. Stab black in the chest. Black takes a gun and shoot black into intestine. King Kongs. They treat us like King Kongs. They took our rights and made us live with the wrongs. Gambia. Benno, that our sun would shine. It's a moment for the youth. Shall Youthconnek nak la dore. Gambians unite. Gambia united. That's when the Gabi muna ne te saf te dore.
They don't talk. They don't talk. They don't talk about it.
Youthconnek,
we will talk, we will talk, we will talk about it.
Youthconnek,
we will smile, we will smile, we will smile about it.
Youthconnek,
we will sing, we will sing, we will sing about it.
Youthconnek,
we will dance, we will dance, we will dance. They don't talk, they don't talk, they don't talk about it.
Youthconnek,
we will
everybody.
Talk, we will talk, we will talk about it.
Youthconnek,
we will smile, we will smile, we will smile about it.
Youthconnek,
we will sing, we will sing,
first time you heard about the Sustainable Development Goals and the 2030 Agenda? Probably 2 to 3 years ago, or even less. This could be because you were not taught or told, and it was not an integral part of your lives while growing up. The Youthconnek Gambia is committed towards achieving these goals. But the question is, how can we achieve this? We should make sure that it is part of each and everyone's concept of values, and that everyone is involved, particularly children. And you must be wondering, how can a global agenda that has been negotiated by world leaders be taught to young children? The answer is quite simple. Pedagogy, the science of education. Children love learning. They love to explore and are quite creative. We should give them the chance to feel, to experience, and understand the importance of all the SDGs. Children do not only listen to what we say, but watch what we do. Thus, we should be role models and practice what we teach. We should give them the chance to be world leaders, to learn from our positive examples. I do hope and believe that the Youthconnek Gambia will have a snowball effect towards raising awareness that this should be achieved through enabling that everybody is involved from their early years, together with pedagogues, parents, teachers, decision makers, and children. We will have a healthy, equitable world with more socio-economic development, because this is the moment for the youth. More action for socio-economic development. Can I hear that again? More action for... Thank you so much.
Everybody.
They don't talk about it.
Youthconnek.
We will talk about it.
Youthconnek. Everybody.
Youthconnek. We will smile about it.
Youthconnek.
We will sing about it.
Youthconnek.
We will dance to it. They don't talk about it.
Youthconnek.
We will talk about it.
Youthconnek.
We will smile about it.
Youthconnek.
We will sing about it.
Youthconnek.
We will dance to it.
Del Royal. Al bloco sí.
Gambia musolo Gambia
Wow. Lohoy. Moment for the youth. Everybody, moment for the youth. Moment for the youth. will be killing. A moment for the youth. Osubani, Osubani, Osubani. A moment for the youth. Moment goto, moment goto, moment goto. A moment for the youth. Lohoi, 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 lohoi. Jali. Moment for the youth, everybody. Moment for the youth. Moment for the youth. Yes. Lohoy. Dylan. Thank you very much.
That was quite educative and entertaining. A round of applause for them once again. While we should be able to reflect on some of the messages, the key messages that have been said in the songs, it was a very important one for me, and I think most of us will actually take a moment of time to reflect on some of the messages that they've said. In the process of bringing to fruition the needs and aspirations of young people in this country, it is collective. And I think we will all endeavor to look inwards and see how best do we ensure that we all thrive at the end of the day. So I would like to recognize the presence of the Honorable Minister of Communication and Digital Economy who just walked in, and also two of our international delegates from Youthconnek Liberia, Joseph Johnson and Beatrice Smith. Thank you for joining us today. So without much ado, I would like to invite the Honorable Minister representing the Vice President, the Minister of Public Service, Administrative Reform, Policy Coordination, Mr. Babu Karubui. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport, other ministers here present, and I recognize the Minister of Trade, Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Gender, and Minister of Communication and Digital Economy. The Honorable National Assembly members here present, I recognize the Youth Advisor at the Office of the President, the UN Resident Coordinator and other heads of UN agencies here present, permanent secretaries and senior government officials, youth representatives, other development partners, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. I am standing in for the Vice President, whose statements I'm going to deliver. But the message from him is that he would have loved to be with you. And I guess because of other state engagements, he could not. So asked me to represent him. And his statement reads, "It gives me a great pleasure to deliver this opening statement on this auspicious occasion of Youthconnek Summit 3.0 on behalf of the government of the Gambia. Your presence here, your energy and your dedication are a testament to the strength and potential of our nation's youth. The African Union has endorsed the Youthconnek model for its Pan-African effort aimed at supporting, motivating, and capacitating African youth to contribute to the continent's socio-economic growth. The Gambia has been praised for its leadership in pursuing Youthconnek efforts as one of the first 6 countries to implement the initiative. This is a platform that allows young Gambians to collaborate and showcase their skills and innovations in order to collectively contribute to the country's progress. This year's theme, which is Moment of the Youth, Action for More Socio-Economic Development. The summit therefore aims to improve equal resource redistribution and encourage all stakeholders to participate in the achievement of the Youthconnek Gambia goals. Though the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Youthconnek Gambia chapter has been demonstrating outstanding efforts in jobs and entrepreneurship, education and skills, civic participation and leadership, gender, technology, and innovation. This demonstrates that youth development is a key priority to the government of the Gambia and has gained traction with this summit serving as an excellent example. However, the Youthconnek, a program under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, through the National Youth Council, aims to create 100,000 jobs by 2025 in order to reduce youth unemployment from 38% to 25%, in line with the National Development Plan NDP goals. The goal is not just to offer career possibilities, but also to develop young leaders and digital ambassadors to connect and digitally empower youth to the role models in their communities. Finally, the Youthconnek program ensures youth participation in policy creation while also urging other stakeholders to address youth problems in the context of a broader framework that encompasses regional, national, and global responses. The Gambia government recognizes the difficulties you face, from unemployment to access to decent education, and from environmental issues to political involvement. We are devoted to collaborating with you to address these issues and make your aspirations a reality. On behalf of the government of the Gambia, I applaud the National Youth Council through the Ministry of Youth and Sports for gathering all development actors to encourage policy dialogue, robust investment for youth and partnership to achieve the goals of the Youthconnek Gambia. We also thank the UN agencies, the National Organizing Committee, and all key stakeholders for their contributions to the success of the 2023 Youthconnek Gambia Summit 3.0. On behalf of His Excellency President Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, I wish to declare these 3 days convergence of Youthconnek Gambia Summit 2023 officially open and to wish all delegates successful deliberations. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Babukar Boyrada, sorry. So thank you for reiterating government's commitment to championing the cause of youth development. And I think this is quite reassuring as he actually officially opened the Youthconnek Gambia 2023. So I would just like to make a short note that Ahuna Ezeakonwa, the currently Assistant Secretary General and Director of UNDP's Regional Bureau for Africa, during her visit to the Gambia, actually made a commitment that the UNDP office should actually facilitate to ensure that Bright Stars Entertainment is able to do a short play on the Timbuktu. And I hope the new country rep will actually take up on that to ensure that they will actually be part of those that will be at the Youthconnek Africa in Kenya. So on that note, we will be having a photo session, after which there would be a very important session, which is going to be the ministerial panel, where we are going to have 5 ministers here face-to-face with us, the young people, to discuss some of the services and opportunities that are available in these ministries and how best we could also be able to tap on these things to advance our growth. So I would like to call on the high table to force come downstairs so that we can go and have a short photo session outside and later return for the ministerial panel, which will be moderated by Lala Toure. Thank you. And for the Sisekundas and Kamarukundas that wanted to challenge it, you can go for your coffee session for 30 minutes before we return. Thank you.